is Phoebe Wild for BGG News, and I'm with TJ Dunbar and Pearson from Momentum Volsk, and they're going to tell us about Castle Assault.
Castle Assault battle card game for 1 or 2 players. We just recently released it. Actually, at BoardGameGeek here is the first convention where we have live products, real and uncut.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us a little bit how it's played?
Absolutely. So, Castle Assault is a very exciting, action-packed battle card game. The object of this game, believe it or not, is to assault your enemy's castle. Shocker. The fun part about it, though, is that it combines a lot of elements from a lot of different game styles that are really popular right now. So you have this kind of MOBA-style lane battling system, in addition to a tower defense element, all combined kind of in a CCG format. So what's really exciting is that the decks are based around different kind of warbands, and each plays very thematically extremely differently from one another. The game's very, very fast, very, very furious, and there's a lot of combat, a lot of things getting destroyed, and because of the way that the mechanics work, you're actively engaging all the time. So if you're one of those reserve players who likes to hang around and take a nap and eat a sandwich, probably not the game for you, because you will unfortunately have to get devastated.
So Pearson mentioned a little bit about the warband, different theme, and so by theme we actually have different artists doing each warband. So with the wolves here, you can kind of see, I guess I'll try to show some of this here back at home. So the wolves there, this whole warband has a kind of a cutthroat, very choppy, very Russian attack style, which is kind of links to how the actual gameplay is. Our elf deck is more fluid, more nice and flowing lines, so it's a nice kind of matches the elf theme in my opinion. And so ultimately there's also one-player mode, which is kind of exciting in that as you progress through the one-player mode, you can level up your heroes. So
here's an example hero that we have right here. This is Charon. She's the hero of the Undead faction. You guys want to check that out? And as TJ was saying, what's really cool about the hero thing is that as you're playing through the single-player campaign, you'll be leveling up, gaining experience points, which you can then use to upgrade your hero. And your hero represents you as your character, kind of controlling your forces, and you can give bonuses to your units and stuff like that. And so you can really customize your gameplay. What's really fun too is that, let's say the battle's going bad and you really need to, get out there. You can actually activate your hero and use them as a unit on the battlefield. So your hero can kind of jump in with your forces and go to town and really kind of punch the enemy right in the face.
And how do you manage the enemies for one-player mode? Is it a deck that you draw out?
Yeah, so the scenarios, each scenario in the rulebook actually lists exactly how the deck for the single player is built and exactly where those units come out. We have a turn counter that's listed on the board, and depending on what turn it is, certain units will arrive on the field to kind of come in and do some damage.
And the victory conditions alter for the single player campaign too. It's not just smash the castle sometimes. Sometimes it's to defeat a ridiculously large monster. Sometimes you got to survive a number of turns, keep one of you to win in a number of turns. And that's kind of exciting because the AI, or the artificial intelligence of the single player deck, will alter based on how you're playing. So it keeps it kind of fresh. You can't, a known strategy will be different the next time.
Exactly.
And how long does it take to play?
About 30 minutes to power through. However, the single player campaigns, there's some longer, there's some shorter.
Yeah, for sure. I think the other aspect of the single player campaign that's really fun is that as you follow along, the storyline kind of unfolds a little bit. And what we wanted to do, because TJ and I are both fans of kind of like those epic style quests, is that at the very end of our single player campaign, you go up against an epic boss, because we really wanted to give you that thematic feel that you're up against a ginormous enemy. And we have this huge 3-lane boss, if you guys can see that. It actually spans the entire length of the board, and you kind of have to use all the tricks and tactics that you've developed over the course of the single player campaign, all the experience that you've used to level up your hero to really try to take down this monstrosity that's coming towards you. So it gives you that that great epic thematic feel that you're taking down this giant boss after a long and arduous quest.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for the overview.
Appreciate it. Thank you.